All right, here we go. So the question we have to ask ourselves is, what does it mean to be a factor? Like, if I look at the number 22, give me some factors of 22. 11 and 2. These are what we call factors. And what this means is if I were to do 22 divided by 2, do I get a decimal? No, I get a perfect number, meaning there's no remainder. So if I want to figure out if 27 is a factor of 405, I do some division. Help me out, 27 goes into 40 once. 40 minus 27, is that 13? Drop down the 5. 27 goes into 135. 5 times. 135 minus. Do I get a remainder?
No.
No. So my question to you is 27 a factor of 405? I'm seeing people nod yes. Why? Well, because there's no remainder. Just like you said over here, 22 divided by 2 gives you 11. There's no remainder. So when we divide and we don't get a remainder, we say yes, it's a factor. All right, more importantly, if I know this to be true, I can rewrite 405 as a product of its factors. It's 27 times 15, or 15 times 27. That's going to be important in a couple slides. I'm basically saying that this thing underneath the division sign is equal to this times that. And that's always true. All right. So this next question is actually algebra 2, whereas this is more like, I don't know, 6th grade. The question is x minus 2 a factor of that polynomial? Well, we did division here to get our answer, so we're going to do division here to get our answer. Can I do synthetic division if this is a 1x minus 2? Yeah, this is the good one. This is the one I can. So let's do synthetic division. What do I put in my box?
2.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, 0. So we're good to go with just writing those numbers straight across. Drop this one like it's hot. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. You owe me $8, but you pay me 16 back. That means I'm up a positive 8. 8 times 2 is 16. Add these, they get 0. Is it a factor? Yes. And the reason why is because we have no remainder. When you get a 0 here, that's an indication that it's a situation where we have no remainder, which means yes, it's a factor. All right. There is a different way to do this, and that is with the factor theorem. The factor theorem is for people who like calculators. How many brought their calculator today? Oh, sweet. Bring, take out your calculator. Oh. All right. This is what I would call like the super fast method if you like your calculator. I'm actually asking you the same question as on the last slide. I'm saying, is this binomial a factor of this polynomial? So we're answering yes or no. everyone in this room can do this problem right now. You could do it with synthetic division, right? You do the 8, you do the 1, negative 16, 63, 4, 32, drop down. But I'm gonna teach you a faster method right now. Whatever this number is right here, you can take the opposite of it, which would be just the number positive 8, plug it in, and if you get 0, it's a factor. So I would have 8 to the 4th power minus 16 parentheses 8 cubed plus 63 8 squared. Does anyone need a reminder on how to do this on the calculator?
Mhm.
Okay, so it's got the symbol is this one right here where my finger is below the clear.
Mhm.
So you would put parentheses where my fingers are with 8. And then you would press this button right here, the caret, the up arrow. And yours might just bring it up. That would be to the 4th power. If it brings it up, you might have to arrow over. Do you have a newer calculator?
Mhm.
So once you've done that, yeah, you got it. Did anyone get an answer?
Yeah, it's not that.
Sure. I think I got it.
Maybe
Let's see. Leaving?
Yeah.
Okay, so see that on, I guess you'll see the video, and just see the next worksheet in that packet.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Alright, so this is gonna be 8 to the 4th. What did other people get?
I got 0.
I got 0 too.
I got 0 too. 63 squared plus 4 times 8 plus 32. And if you get 0, the answer is yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, the answer is yes. Does anyone like that method better? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
There's like, usually like half the class is like, I'd rather plug into my calculator than do synthetic division. You could have done this problem by going 1 minus 16, 63, 4, 32. In the box you put an 8. Drop down the 1, 8, negative 8, minus 64, negative 1, negative 8, minus 4, minus 32, 0. So these are the two methods. Method 1, actually this was method 1. Do synthetic division. If it's a 0, we say yes, it's a factor. Or plug in the opposite of this. If you get 0, yes, it's a factor. Did anyone run ahead and plug in 8 here? Go ahead and try that. And don't forget your parentheses. I believe you don't get a 0 on this one. Yeah, that's right. I remember that from morning session. So if you get a -1, your answer is no. Versus this one, because of the 0 and because this was equal to 0, our answer is yes. All right, let's pause right now, and I want you to open up that worksheet, and I want you to do those problems. And then we have the second half of that worksheet you don't know how to do yet, so just hold on tight on that.